For some reason, my music is not working. So I'm going to sing to y'all while we get ready for the show. My music's not working right now. So I got to sing a song for you while we get ready for the show. Call and text your friends and tell them let's go to GNJ.media. I don't know why my show is not playing, my music is not playing, but we gonna make it happen anyway. So listen in. You got a little bit of time. Go to the bathroom. Do what you got to do. I don't know. I got to figure out what's going on. I might need to cancel this whole thing out and upload all new music because certain ones are working, other ones are not. So, family, I want to thank, let me just say this. I'm going to take the time to thank y'all for the support because, y'all are truly, truly amazing. Amazing. So, hey, the flag is flying. Let your family and friends know that we are up. I just don't have no music right now. Let me go on and do the spots for Instagram, Facebook. Text a friend, text somebody, let them know we about to toast up these ancestors. It's time. Great Nia to those that speak the language. Great Nia. All right. So I'll be right back. Where my damn music at?
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time.
Y'all see that?
Started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic.
Commercials even got cut.
Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Take it.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink
Or
your
should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars.
Gye-Nyame.
Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors, drink up.
Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it. Lift it.
Move your body.
Move. Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water.
Family, I think I done figured out what's happening. Something's going on with my external hard drive. And, of course, Cleveland say he ain't touch it. But the light's been on. It don't blink. So all of my music is on that. And I think that is part of the issue. So I will go in and make adjustments for that. And I just bought this damn thing. It's a Seagate. And I don't see it anywhere on my piece. And I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. Cause this computer got 400 gigs, and this is like 2 terabytes, and it's not showing up at all. And I have to see what's going on with it. But nevertheless, I don't want to take time away from y'all. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Unfortunately, y'all not able to get the music. I apologize for that. A simple oversight. I don't know, maybe he put a magnet on it, or maybe he had something. I don't know. Something happened to the Seagate, or it could have just been a piece of shit and just broke down. I don't know. And but you know, I'm appreciative that I'm able to come here this morning. Yesterday I didn't do a show last night. I did a little bit of filming at Ebb and Float. I had the opportunity to take one of our elders, Elder Renee, to Ebb and Float so that he could get that experience, and it was a great experience. It was a great experience. So I need to find and y'all see my mind is kind of split because I want to see what's going on with the Seagate, because there's a lot of stuff on there that we need. Even some of the commercials were on the Seagate, so that's why the commercials are cut short. Because with the program that I got, it pulls on it rather than storing it in the program, it stores it locally in different places, and it goes and gets it. And if the Seagate is out, shame. I wonder if I bought a warranty with that shit. I'm gonna find out. But I need to open up these lines so that we can do this. We try to do a little bit of time to talk. We got some news coming from the community, from different communities. Like you got some information to share. By all means, please do so. I'm gonna open up the lines, but I'm gonna ask that people go on and relax until after we knock out the toast. But Elder Renee actually liked the Ebb and Float, so he had a real good time. For anybody that's interested, Elder Renee did have a real good time. I wanted to make sure he got something from Gye-Nyame while, because he's still in recovery mode, for those that know. So I wanted to introduce him to something that could help him really do some serious healing. And man, I came home, I was wore out. I laid down and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm and I woke up this morning, I just laid in bed. I didn't get up, didn't do no breathing exercise or nothing. I was just exhausted. And I see that it's freezing up here on y'all. So hopefully y'all can still hear the conversation. So today we're gonna do a little bit of. We're gonna take a hit of this last little bit of watermelon. Damn, I still got water in here. What's going on? I'm slipping. Now we're going to do the watermelon. Wow, add a little bit of water to it. It really brings the watermelon out. Real good. All right. So for anybody that's new, if you have any ancestors that you want to put on a list, by all means, do that. But remember, this is the most important part, because this is, this is what this is what we, in a sense, built this whole piece on. So please understand, those that are new, that we're trying to make sure that we salute our ancestors. And for those that don't understand the importance of ancestors, once again, you can check out our free e-course on gnj.media. It's free, gnjecourse.com. It's free, gnjecourse.com, so that you can learn about why we do the Daily Toast, why it's important, especially with the situation that we are in as a group right now. So, without any further ado, calling the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator, we lift up our glass and we salute that creator, and we lift up our glass and we say a mighty Ashe. From there, family, we move on. Where we moving to, Brother Hatim? Who asked that? We're moving to our ancestors. Moving to our ancestors. We're going to lift up our ancestors. Are you ready? We're going to lift up our ancestors. What I meant to tell y'all is that my mind, 4 apps are using your microphone. Okay. My mind is going to be drifting in and out, because at the same time I'm going to be trying to pour these libations. I need to figure out why my Seagate is not working. But anyway, we're going to toast up our ancestors. Shouts out to Akin Baba 189. Welcome. I don't know what 31 sec mean. I don't know what that is. But anyway, shouts out. So here we go. Calling on the ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, Nomo X, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dale Gail Pulliam, the Luxter brother, Miss Cedar Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Barry Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Ago Susu, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Deborah Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West, James W. West, Dana Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Eugene Jackson Sr., Charles Bell, Eugene Jackson Sr., Charles Bell, Vivian. I had it. We had it for a couple of days, family. Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Denny Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Janet Callahan. We move to the second part. William Walter West, Nigel Parrish, Elder Basiji Falanis, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scandalbay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Crochet, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Mr. Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, at Senior, Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carley, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Janet Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Rui Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Alver, Masri Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. Got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Bank, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Cassandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lauti, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy Wright, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilara Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don. We got Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Cherry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesler, Nanez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne, Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Era Branson, Eric Winston, Nation Builder Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevens Jr., King Pleasant. Family, we lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors. And if you have ancestors that you want to add on the list, by all means, post them up right now. We lift up our glass. Did I get everybody? Yeah, I got everybody. We lift up our glass and we say the mighty word, or mighty words, Ashe, or as in some places they say, Yah. Started like Yah. But hey, we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. This is our time. Right now, we are in the present moment, family. The present moment is Nia. We want to give all of the Nia babies. And I messed up because, oh man, I be messing up. Lord have mercy. We want to give the Nia babies a round of applause. Man. I don't know. I got to figure out, I'm going to figure out a system where I can make sure that I get Spreaker up. The Spreaker family is very important. We already did the toast, so you can catch it on Facebook, even though most of y'all probably don't go to Facebook from Spreaker, because they be downloading the show, and I mean, they be showing mad support every week. So, shouts out to all of those in Spreaker land. Like I said, let me go and make sure, just in case, because I don't usually get no chats, but I feel like we might have a chat this morning. But anyway, family, can and repeat King Pleasant at least 3 times to let fam know he is a recent transition. King Pleasant. Recent transition. I think we're going to have some news today, some further news about the case of young King Pleasant. Family, we are in the present moment right now. It is a beautiful moment, as each moment should be. You know what I'm saying, family? We at Gye-Nyame Journey strive to live in peace, power, and joy at all times. And we try to figure out if we're not in the state of peace, power, and joy, we want to identify what's pulling us out of it. But once again, that goes into the lessons, that goes into us connecting with our elders and finding out those lessons so that we can go and ask the right questions so that we can go and move back to a state of peace, power, and joy. Right? So we are in the present moment right now as Nia, and if those of you that's out there like, what is he talking about? It's Nia. What does that mean? Once again, it's a very simple step for you. Just go straight to, wow. There we go. Check out our free e-course at free gnjecourse.com. Find out about Gye-Nyame journey. Find out about some of the stuff we talking about. Learn the language. Let's spread the movement. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because what we're building is basically a way of life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all it is. We got a culture, family. We got a culture, and we got to embrace it in power. And in this moment is when we do it. You don't embrace it tomorrow. We don't embrace it yesterday. We embrace it in the moment. And embracing it in the moment, it empowers us to move full throttle. We're fully throttled into the future. You know what I'm saying? Into the future from mastering this present moment. Right now we're in need, so family, as I usually do, I want to ask you if you could open up your reticular formation and seek out. Nia is out there. Your principle's out there, is working, is operating, is moving, is powerful. And all you got to do is take some time and look for it. All right? So Nia, for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The demonic principle we got today is balance. We got yellow as the color, right? Rhythm is the hermetic law. Male name is Kofi. Female name is Afua. For the M7, it is purpose. So you know what I'm saying? So we straight, right? So we lift up our glass for this present moment, realizing our power in this moment. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our future generations. What you mean? We move to our children's children, unto infinity. Family, we toast them in advance. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we move? It's a very simple move from there. Very, very simple move from there. We move from our future generations to all of our relations. We lift up our glass. From there, we move to that selfish toast, lift up our glass. And that selfish toast is for you, right? What is it? What is it for? I lift it up so that you can figure out what it is you need in this moment to move towards your greatness. What's holding you back? What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass for it and we say, Ashe. From their family, we toast our tribe. We're going to lift up our tribe. I'm with Gye-Nyame. I don't know what tribes out there, but family, go and post up your tribes. You know what I'm saying? We lift up our glass. Salute the tribe. Mine is Gye-Nyame. Nice to meet you. Ashe. From their family, last but not least, I'm going to toast the most important individual in the room. I want to lift up person that's known all throughout the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty humble. You know what I'm saying? I want to lift up the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most intelligent, fantastic, uplifting, inspiring, brave, and the wisest individual in the room. I lift up my glass for you. I toast you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I know some of y'all shy. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Ain't no big thing. So we take that sip as I sit up here and wonder, why is it my little hard drive working? Why isn't my hard drive working? What mysteries am I missing that my hard drive would just totally shut down on me? What is going on in my life that my hard drive would just quit on me, right? So we're going to look around and we're going to find out. We're going to see some of the stuff that's going on. I got some security issues. Maybe that's what it is. Because we need to get this music playing. App and browser control. Device security. Nope. Okay. All right, it says what? The setting that block the potential unwanted apps is turned off. Your device may be vulnerable. Okay. Let's turn that on. All right. But that ain't it. App and browser control. Family, I just want to know why my music ain't playing. We can't even take a good break. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. I'll figure it out. And I know, I hope it ain't got nothing to do with OneDrive, because I ain't using OneDrive. Y'all know sometimes some of these get funny. You ain't using our stuff. Get your stuff, Brother Hatim. Get your stuff, man. But anyway, family. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the lines are open. We're going to open up the lines. Uber conference appear to be online. Oh, my fault. So today, we need to go to the proverb of the day. For those of you that's on the 21 Day Goose Cyber Challenge, and that ain't too many of y'all right now because I haven't released the book yet. But anyway, we are in section 2, and let me go to the ebook and get y'all to the ebook. We'll start on page 98. And right now I'm in the writable ebook. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on with us right now. So let's go. Let me get y'all over here so that y'all can see what I see. Do you see what I see? All right. So we are in section 2 of the book called The African Deep Thought by Tara Hasselian Chiganji. On section 2, it's called The Potent Sinner. So I just wanted to go through here because it's an actual proverb on here, but it's not included in the lessons because it's like a chapter starter in the African Openness to the Tree of Life. It says, if a man says yes, the spirit says yes. I kind of got a question about that, but I'm going to leave that for another day. But the actual proverb of the day, we on chapter 2, proverb 1. Chapter 2, proverb 1. Say to knowledge holders, right reward stems from right and just speaking and thinking, right desire and right possession, right regard of nurturers, right use of self and others, and right relationship to the whole. That is a mouthful. And that is the proverb of the day. The folktale of the week is The Thirsty Pigeon, for anybody that want to check it out. Do some study. And I know it's kind of hard. You're like, why we don't do a story a day? Nah, it's the way it is because it's the way it is. Now, also, once we release the 21 Day Goose Cyber, you'll be able to go straight because right now we're following the week. We'll be able to go through week 1. It's a 3-week process. A 3-week process that we're going to take you through. And in this 3 weeks, if you open yourself up to the system and allow it, it will change your life. Why are you taking the challenge? Boom. You got to remind yourself every day. Why are you taking the challenge? And I'm going to do a video on it, but if you're going to start the challenge, right, make sure that you are focused on one thing for a 21-day period. Not multiple things, because some people try to fill this whole thing up. They're just blah, 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 blah. No. Make it simple. Make it something that's doable. Because we could count, you know what I'm saying? We can conquer different aspects of ourselves a step at a time. You don't have to rush through it. There's no hurry, right? All right, so this is Nia. This is how Nia look. You go through it, blah, blah, blah. If you're going deeper with us, you can fill out these 4 squares regardless anyway. But if you was going deeper with us, you would be required to have to go on and give some type of response on the bottom ones, and at least do them. And I got this fixed already. I just got to get the new one. I ain't had time. So here we go. Let's go to the news today. Let's look at our stock prices and shit. I'm taking that magnesium and the chlorophyll. Now remember, those that remember me talking about it at Ebb and Float, I was floating on some magnesium. You know what I'm saying? Epsom salt, basically. And it helps reduce the inflammation in the body. And one of the things that may cause a lot of health issues with a lot of us is inflammation in the body. So it helps absorb that out. So, we got to float in it for an hour. So tonight, I'm going to be going back and I am going to be doing the sauna. I'm going to be getting into the infrared sauna, and I will be reporting back to y'all on that. But for the last 28 days, they say we reached 332 people. Post engagements, 2,391. Page likes, they say we did 23 in the last 28 days. That's shit. You know what I'm saying? They say that's down 44%. Post engagements down 43%. People reached down 61%. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, that look horrible. You know, if we was looking at it from that perspective, look at 7 days. Post engagements, we are up this week by 758. And I figured out what was going on. See, because part of the issue was that a lot of people did try to tune in to Sister Navita's show, the Blunt Talk, but we didn't label it as Blunt Talk. I didn't go into Restream.io and change the title of the show. So it's listed under Daily Toast Ujima. So I got to apologize to her for that. But, you know, they did tally the amount of hits separately, though. So that was part of the issue right there. They couldn't find Blunt Talk because it's under Daily Toast emoji. It's Ujima. So that's part of the process because, and this was a test run so that she would know exactly what to do because I'm not going to be there all the time. So when she do her shows, which will be airing every Ujima at 7 p.m., right? Night, I had a real good time. I might be popping up there every now and then. But they say in the last 7 days, we reached 940 people. They say that's down 28%, but shit. Post engagement, 758 is up 91%. And a lot of that is from Sister Navita's show. Page likes, 2. They say we got 2 page likes in the last 7 days, and they say that's down 60%. Let's look at a 1 day difference. Yesterday, people reached 346, up 18%. Post engagements, 155. Say we down 32%. Page likes just yesterday, 2, right? Well, why was that? Why is that? That's that Blunt Talk, y'all. That's that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, you know, as we start expanding what we're able to do and start putting different people on the platform, we will expand our reach. As we expand our reach, we get more people involved. As we get more people involved, we have access to more people so that we can go and advertise the services and some of the goods that we have. The more people we got to advertise to, the more, you know what I'm saying, the more revenue in the sense that we could take in as a tribe. So, you know, we talking tribal business right now, right? So shouts out to Sister Navita for taking that step because I know, you know, because doing your first show could be very, very scary, but it becomes very addictive once you do it. And she did a fantastic job, and she looked good on video. Not that she don't look good in person, but she looked good on video, especially when she put on the old lady glasses. When she put on the old lady glasses, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, wow. And she did an excellent job. All right, so let's see where we at. Let me refresh this because obviously some stuff is wrong on here. All right, so let's go down the news thread. Call-in line is open. Let me make sure people know that. Call-in line is open. Call in to the black line. Black line is open right now. The black line is open right now. 614-556-4535. Once again, black line is open. 614-556-4535. And it's on your screen. It's on your screen. So we got the Daily Toast up. That's the Spreaker commercial right there, because I did it late. Here go the intro. 5, boom, boom, boom. 14 people reached us right now. 14 people, 2 engagements, 2 comments. Both of them from me. All right. Make sure y'all like and share, family. Make sure you like and share. All right. Let's see. The other Columbus. Columbus isn't as bad as. It's not a defense. Let's go and see what they talk about. Keep y'all busy. Because we got a news report that's supposed to be coming in. We're waiting for them to call in. The other Columbus isn't as bad as. It's not a defense. A city can truly be called great when a number of its citizens are still suffering. A city can't truly be called great when a number of citizens are still suffering. This is from Columbus Dispatch. And of course, y'all know this is coming. My fault, Columbus Alive. Let's see. Let's get the author, Scott Woods. Wow. Is this the poor dude? All right, shouts out to Scott Woods. I get tired of people telling me Columbus isn't so bad whenever I criticize it. I feel different if the retort were based on demonstrable progress, like our public schools are vastly improved from where they were 10 years ago, or we better align the definition of affordable housing to include people who have been living here and not simply those who we're attempting to attract, But that's not from where these kind of statements come. They're based on useless things like the navel gazing of personal experiences or worse, opinions. The balance of Columbus' existence may not be bad compared to, say, a war-torn enclave, contrary to the city's recent declaration to mobilize against violence itself by taking up arms against bands of roving youths. We don't gauge things like well-being and justice by arsenal counts. Thoughts we might gauge them by state-sanctioned declaration. We gauge them with indicators like wealth gaps, graduation rolls, health statistics, and financial girth. And while Columbus knocks out the park on some of these factors, no city will sell your recently deceased grandmother's home faster. There are other dips below the bar that offset such quality of life measures. You can only tour the strengths of the local market so much before another police shooting resets your civic priorities. Pretty good writing, Scott. You know, I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but y'all go through it. Y'all get the gist of the idea. You know what I'm saying? Columbus isn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not a defense. You know what I'm saying? We have to look at the pros and cons of anything that we're looking at. The pros and cons. And be honest. You know what I'm saying? Columbus is not so bad, but then on the other hand, we have to look at those but. We got to look beyond the buts. We got to look deeper and see some of the stuff that he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because whether y'all know it or not, the police are mobilizing because the protests are not over. The young people is not over. As a matter of fact, you see the Columbus Freedom Fund over here, right? Because it's still people getting locked up. It's still people being harassed, and you're going to notice a lot of harassments are going to increase. A lot of harassments are going to increase because our young people are still out there protesting. We gotta remember, it never stopped. You know what I'm saying? So, here at Gye-Nyame Journey, what I try to do, is like, I'm not, like I keep telling people, because people call me about young people. You know what I'm saying? I'm 52. You know what I'm saying? I got the young people, when y'all knew me 20 years ago, You know what I'm saying? Some of those young people are not now doing some of the stuff that I used to do. So I could get in touch with them and find out. But I don't have direct access to young people like I used to. I got access to the people that have access to some of the young people. Right? I mean, because that's the way we're supposed to train. That's the way we're supposed to build. Right? You're not supposed to be doing the exact same thing you was doing 20 years ago if you're really building. Somebody should be in your position and you need to be helping guiding them because you have already went through that phase. I'm truly trying to be at a nation builder phase. Nation builders have to be organizers. Not necessarily always out on the front line. Some of y'all need to step up into your position and understand your position, know your position, and operate in it fully rather than trying to do everything. Part of the issue is that once again, let's just go back, family. We come from a culture of mastery. A culture of mastery. Now, if there's a project or there's a immediate threat, then we all gonna do the same thing. We all gonna, to our best ability, defend or help build because it's something that needs to be done. Right? Right? But we need to start learning how to operate outside of emergency and outside of having to react because something else happened. We have to start being proactive, and to be proactive means we have to move into mastery mode. Which means that if you make shoes, I need you to be the best shoemaker that you can be, so that you can provide shoes for the community. And while you're providing shoes, because you're able to focus on shoes, you're able to trade those shoes and be able to get the income so that you can get the money, so that you can get the food to feed your family. We come from a culture of mastery. Let's just say this. Culture can only grow when you start moving individuals within the culture to mastery, because what mastery means is that an individual has the ability to focus. He has the time and space, once again, time and space to focus on developing his skill. Many of us is running for survival. And in running for survival, we got to be able to fix the porch. We got to be able to fix the pipes. We got to be able to fix the car. We got to be able to do everything. And I stopped that. Matter of fact, many of my friends and family will tell you I never started that shit. It's certain things I don't do. Not because I think I'm too good for them, but I know it's not my forte. Right? If I can't be the best at it, why do it? If it's somebody that's better at it than me, why not let them do that? And I continue working on what I'm working on. I continue going on the mastery that I'm going on. My whole life has geared me towards talking to the few people that I talk to in the morning. Because the few people I talk to in the morning, because it's not quantity, I'm talking to quality, world changers, reality warpers, individuals that understand that we play an important factor in developing the space and time continuum in which our people exist. So I don't need a lot of y'all. I don't need a lot. I just need to remind those of you that are daily toasters on a daily basis why we get up and do what we do and why we become better at what we do, because we are able to focus on it. Our ancestors are opening up ways and opening up opportunities so that we could become the very, very best. I don't know how I got on that, but y'all, somebody out there might remember how I got on that. But Columbus going, that was an excellent article. Let me go and say the brother's name again. Pretty famous Scott Woods, I think it is. Yeah, Scott Woods. Pretty famous brother around Columbus. Excellent poet. Excellent poet. All right, let's go. So go on read the article. Put some of your thoughts down there. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I know what some people say. Because this what starts to happen, right? You start doubting your own ability. You start doubting your own ability because you don't know everything. But family, let me assure you, you know enough to express your opinion and to start sharing your opinion. Somebody just called in. Welcome to GNJ.media. What's going on?
What's going on, Hakim? Sister Navita, what's going on?
Girl, wipe the sleep out your eyes.
I'm on a struggle bus this morning, but...
She said the struggle bus. Where you be coming up with this shit?
That's common knowledge.
I ain't never heard of the struggle bus.
I'm on the struggle bus. But I thought I'd call in and tune into the news with you while you scroll down the top. Just, I done got up late. This late for me. I done woke up late.
You see how many views you got. You know why you ain't get as many views? You probably would have got more views. We didn't change the title. It's under Daily Toast with
Gye-Nyame.
That.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's why I be telling you to go on and practice your skill, girl. You got 214 views, and they couldn't even find you. So, you know what I'm saying? And so we got to go and get your commercials together and stuff. So, family, we want to give Sister Navita a round of applause because she did a great, great job on her show.
Thank you. What happened to your applause button? You done lost your applause button?
No, remember we behind, but you won't be able to hear it anyway.
Okay.
The show is always behind us, but those people that call in until I figure out how to get everything to interact. Like I said, I'm trying to master the craft, so I would love for people on the line to be able to hear it. But right now, you can't hear it, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But you look good on camera, girl. You single?
Shut up, fool. No, I don't. But I'm going to take care of that. I've been trying to take care of that. I lost about 10 pounds so far, but I got a long way to
Navita,
go.
I call it woman weight, baby. You look good in it.
That ain't no woman weight, motherfucker. That's a walrus weight. What are you talking about?
Somebody that watched the show, please chime in.
Don't.
Post up a comment because I'm looking at that's called voluptuous. That's what that's called.
That's some bullshit. That's what it's called, some bullshit. But it's cool.
Right.
As long as I'm working on it, it is what it is. But
you got to make you feel good. But go ahead.
I went to see real quick. I went to the.
I was wondering about that.
Springs compound with Dave Chappelle and friends last night, and let me tell you, tickets was $250 a piece.
You rich?
Now,
did you get some video footage? Oh, they take your cameras.
You got it.
Right.
Nigga, that shit was sorry as a motherfucker, nigga.
What?
That shit, them comedians was whack as fuck.
What?
I was like, where's the funny, nigga? Where's the funny?
You weren't out there heckling them, motherfucker. You weren't heckling.
No, you ain't allowed to. I had to do it on a low voice. But I did make Dave Chappelle, because I was on stage, so I did make Dave Chappelle laugh a couple of times. I had, while he was sitting at the
What you
back
mean you was on stage? You got up and performed?
No, they got they got a few seats on the stage where you could sit on the stage by where the artists come out and stuff. So we had sat in those seats. It was first come, first serve. And a lot of people don't like to sit back there because they're afraid they might get heckled by the comedians or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, so we got to sit back there where he would sit at and come out, So, yeah, a couple of times it was a no smoking situation. And he was back there smoking. And I felt some type of way.
Because you couldn't smoke, right? Yeah, he's smoking
and I let him know that. And so facial expressions and different shit. He was back there laughing like a mother. Yeah, I had him laughing, though, motherfucker did. After I kept looking at him like, nigga, what? And he looked at me, he was like, what? And I'm like, so I poured out my cigarette pack, and I just started inhaling all the cigarettes. And then he just looked at me and laughed, and then when I turned around, I put a cigarette in my mask, and I turned around real slow, like, nigga, that motherfucker doubled over laughing, and then gonna come up with a cigarette and look at me and light it. I'm like, you son of a bitch. You gonna just go ahead and rub that shit in. He was sitting right under a no smoking sign and everything. I'm like, you know what, for $250, motherfucker, I need to be able to smoke, because these jokes is not funny. Y'all need to have
So
me
are
over
they
here writing jokes.
were they new comedians?
No, they was, I would say C and D list, B, C, D. Chelsea Handler came on. That bitch looked like an animal handler, because her ass,
God
they
damn.
have none. Her whole ass was missing back in California, nigga. I was like, she a boy build bitch.
Oh,
and then
God.
they had the nerve to have an outfit to show off her boy build. I was like, you know what? Her jokes sucked. If she sucked a little Asian bitch, Wong or some shit, I wanted to scream out so loud, me so horny.
They would have threw your ass out.
Yeah, I already got a warning up there already when I was up there, because they said you can't yell stuff and all that. You know, so I yelled stuff, and that motherfucker like, you can't yell things. Oh, shut up. $250, I should be able to say the fuck I want. That's how black people do comedy. That's how we do comedy shows. We say shit, motherfucker. Yeah, he should definitely carry the truth. I couldn't say nothing. It was rough. Because them motherfuckers wasn't funny. Larry wasn't funny. Well, he was the host, so he did a lot of stand-up, though, between, comedians. So he was actually...
Was he funny?
Funny. Yeah, he was funny. But, the Ashley Larry was funny for about 5 minutes. And then he just fell off. I mean, white folk funny. Like somebody, like the one Asian girl, they was laughing at her, and there was a black couple in front of me. You just thought they was mannequins. That's how stiff they was. There wasn't no laugh, no giggle, no shoulder movement. So when Dave Chappelle came out, I didn't want him to think I was not laughing at his comedian, so I just kept doing my shoulders up and down like I was. I was like, oh, that was a waste of $250. At least I did get to meet Dave Chappelle. I made Dave Chappelle laugh. I made that motherfucker laugh a couple times backstage. So motherfucker need to hire me to write some jokes for some of these motherfuckers.
Well, he might. Maybe one day he might hear the show and call you up on that. But I'm kind of hurt that you would go out of town and spend $250 on motherfuckers that ain't funny when you ain't paid me for a joke yet. You ain't paid me for a joke yet. I'll make you laugh all the time. I'll make you laugh all the time.
You do. But they have, they talk about Erica Badu coming through, Common, Questlove. They done been at different shows. So they're on the list of potential people you might see. Keyword potentially. And, they got Bill Burr, who was one of my favorite comedians and shit on there. So I'm like, damn, I'm going to if I get Dave Chappelle and one more motherfucker that I really like, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Right. But you ain't getting nobody.
No, goose egg name.
Huh?
Goose egg shit, don't look. Now watch tonight's lineup, because all the weekend shit was sold out when we found out about it. Now watch this weekend shit just be Erica Badu, Questlove, and all them motherfuckers.
But why would you go on a Thursday if you knew they was going out, but you found out about it too late?
No, they don't tell you who's gonna be there.
Yeah, I know, but you know not to do it on Thursday night.
Well, I figured that Thursday, because all the other shit was sold out.
I'll push
So
up. So do you, but go
Thursday
ahead.
was going to be probably, close to Friday, so you might have some of the weekend people there on Thursday come show up. But
That was
wrong,
that was when you was young, where it
wrong.
really took us time to get somewhere. It don't take time to go get nowhere. Plane tickets are cheap. Ain't nobody flying anyway, so they need, you want to fly to $10. You know what I'm saying?
But look, that Negro said that the residents of Yellow Springs have been complaining about him celebritizing Yellow Springs. Now, he brings all them comedians in.
Mm-hmm.
They come all through the town, and I guess they don't like that. They're destroying their country feel. I bet you that mayor don't say shit.
Not at
Because I
all.
bet you he bringing in all kind of tax dollars. But, yeah, they had it right up in the paper and everything complaining about him. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what?
Hey,
These white folks, man.
it's an out of way place. I mean, that's why people. I'm wondering, Kwame, isn't the school you went to close to Yellow Springs?
No, he went to Oberlin.
But they got a college down there.
Yeah, Yellow Springs. They got Wright State in Xenia.
Right.
He went to Oberlin College.
All right.
That's
Shots.
over there by Cleveland.
Is it? Okay, I'll share.
Yes.
Shouts out to Mama Margarita. I see you out there. All right, story of the Underground Railroad in Mexico gains attention. Yeah, it's in AP News. Y'all go and check it out. I ain't gonna read it right now because we run out of time. We got plenty. We're gonna have time tomorrow on Toast and Talk Kuumba. We got 13 more plaintiffs join federal lawsuit against Columbus police. So Columbus police.
What is that?
It's 13 more plaintiffs join federal lawsuit against Columbus police. Columbus police is being sued right now. Go and check it out. It's on Dispatch. It's on.
You have to check that out. I wonder for what.
We got Sister Navita up on. Check out the new show on G&J Media. But that's all. I guess that's all the news we got. Ooh, do guys like the natural hair on black women, or do you prefer weave?
Or does it even matter?
Well, yeah. I prefer, but I can rock with both. But I like natural hair, man. It's just something about it. But sometimes it's certain. I mean, I just like beautiful women. I just, long as I ain't got to pay for that shit. Let's just say that. It look even better when I don't have to pay for it. But I think that's all the news for today. I thought Brother Rashid was gonna call in with the with the news on what's going on with young King Pleasant's case, but I maybe got caught up. Life it's real life here, Gye-Nyame journey. Like we found out why we don't got music, but at least I found out why I don't have music, and I'm gonna work that out.
Why?
Something wrong with my secondary hard drive. It's not even registering on my machine. So I'm going to go see what happened because I'm sitting up here like, Cleveland. Don't tell me that shit was. Oh, goddamn.
What?
It wasn't all the way plugged in. Let me tell something real quick.
What?
That's when you know what. Go on threaten me, girl. Go on threaten me. I love when
you slow, man. You slow, my brother.
Ain't that some shit? It was just that simple, family. It wasn't all the way plugged in. Oh my God! I could play all the commercials now. Now y'all in trouble. Antioch is Antioch. Thank you, Kwame. And it's white anger.
He went to Antioch College too?
No. He went to Oberlin. But he knows the college because that's a pop. I mean, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Antioch is the college in Yellow Springs, and also Central State and
Wilberforce
is down there. Right, they're very close. and it is white anger and aggression against his political views they don't like about Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, dig it, because I was seeing all kind of Trump signs coming through them little country towns back
you're
there.
You're right. Because at one point in time, like, nah, yeah, that ain't true. But then, as I do recall my driving, you know what I'm saying? I seen signs 2 years ago. These motherfuckers been stomping for Trump, you know. But let me give you my theory about what's going on in politics today, and the theory is called peanuts.
Okay.
Peanuts. Now, I am old enough to remember Charlie Brown, and I keep telling y'all, nobody is listening to me. Nobody. Now, Linus warned all of us that the great pumpkin would come. Linus was correct. The great pumpkin came, but now I just figured it out. You know who Linus is? Nobody is paying attention to this. Linus. Guess what Mitch McConnell's middle name is?
What? For real?
Mitch Linus McConnell.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Drop the bomb.
Where the conspiracy people at? Where the conspiracy people? Right? Now, you know why Mitch Linus McConnell don't get along with Nancy Pelosi? Because you know Linus used to kick it with Charlie Brown's little sister, and guess who Charlie Brown's little sister is?
Nancy
Pelosi. God damn it, you own it. So, family, if we want to get rid of Donald Trump, all we got to do is this Halloween put out a special pumpkin in celebration of the great pumpkin. Linus was right. And he's going to push his agenda until the great pumpkin get a holiday. So the day after Thanksgiving, we at Gye-Nyame Journey is going to celebrate the Great Pumpkin Day so that this motherfucker can go away, because Great Pumpkin supposed to come in and then leave. But the Great Pumpkin is sticking around. Why? Because nobody out there, all you so-called conspiracy theorists, nobody out there has figured out that all we got to do is give the Great Pumpkin a day and he will leave. Not that something better would come in there, but I'm just letting y'all know the truth of the matter. Just letting y'all know. It came off again. So it's something in my, all right, I will fix this. I'm going to fix it. I promise. But yo, family, I got to get out of here.
All right, well, go ahead and start your adventure. Don't forget to turn in the Blunt Talk on Kuumba.
That's right.
Wednesday at 7 p.m.
That's right,
be
family.
There or be square without no pubic hair.
Damn, what you be making this shit up? Be square without pubic hair?
Oh.
Damn.
I want to show.
That shit was good. Be square without pubic hair. It works.
Go ahead and close the show out and start.
Bye, baby. I will see you soon. Hey. Hold on. We gotta talk about Christine. What we gonna do with Christine?
Okay, all right, I'll give you a call.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Oh, it feels so good to have the commercials and stuff back on. We got the music. We figured it out, family. I want to thank y'all for joining us today. Shouts out to Brother Kwame, who also is building up on the conspiracy. He says Linus started by taking over Disney. He usurped Charles Schultz, but he had to usurp Charles Schultz first. And now has taken over the whole of the United States, God damn it. Because the great pumpkin will not be denied. Not be denied. Where's all my conspiracy dudes at? Conspiracy ladies, y'all don't see this? It's written on the walls. Linus was right. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media, and we are out. Make sure you go to gnj.media, gnj.media, and join our social network. Let's start building it up. Let's start using. I'm just waiting. We got a few more pieces, but get in early, family. All right, peace. I'm out.